Walk around the compound, see some tigers, maybe some squeaks, and hopefully some Peets. Do 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 do. Yes. Yes. See how everything is still breezy and blustery? Well, I've got a little bit of a secret five-fingered weapon for that. Let me just go ahead and just slip this right on. Oh my gosh. There we go. Like a glove. Ha! Oh. Tess, aren't my jokes just wonderful? Aren't they just hilarious? She says, meh. I've heard better. I've heard a lot better jokes. Well, I didn't ask for honest feedback. Just, lie to me, jeez. You like my jokes, don't you, Fire? What are you doing? What are you doing? So you doing some soul searching right now? She's like, did you see that face? She's like, Derek, I'm not sure how to answer that. You're kind of putting me in an awkward position right now. Kind of making things a little bit awkward. Alright, well, I'm going to find a cat that likes my jokes. I'm going to go around. I'm going to find one. I'm going to find a kitty. Look how pretty you are. You're just sitting right here. Hi. Ooh. Hi. Pretty miss. Pretty Miss Peets. There's no kitties down this line. Okay. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Ah, yes. Mr. Pizer. How are you? Hi, sweetheart. I think, and I didn't really tally up the results from the, when I was asking, like, which of the three brothers is the most handsomest. But I think that the unofficial tally did lean towards Mr. Peezer here. That there were more people that, and that's kind of surprising. It's like, I guess it's because it's like everyone has like different standards, and like I'm not okay. And this is this is a break a fourth wall, I guess. But I'm not trying to. This is not one of those like ugly teagies things where I actually am very much so in love with Boomer and Slade, but I will continuously publicly say that they're dumb and they're ugly. This is not one of those types of things. Like I actually do legitimately kind of think that Jake is probably the more like physically attractive out of all the three. I just like Luca's personality, and it just was surprising that there's so many people who are very, very into Mr. Peezer here. And I'm really not saying that like I don't think the guy, and he's like I'm right here, dude. I'm not trying to say that JP is ugly. He's not. He's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But I actually did think that Jake was like kind of squeaked it out of the three. And I just chose Luca's because the personality kind of puts it over the top. Personality points. That means a lot. It means a lot. It's not all about just being a pretty face with me. Come on, geez. Gotta have a little bit more substance. I am not that shallow. Peezer. But yeah, no. He ended up, I believe, winning the most handsomest tiger out of the three brothers. The most handsomest brother. Test. It was another afternoon cast. And it's still like it's like that warm time. We're still warm. I think temperatures are pushing 90 again today. And it is October. It is too late in the year for us to be pushing 90. But then again, it's gonna be dropping down into like the 50s and the 60s like later on this week. Like, it's a weird time of year for Texas. It always is. It goes up, it goes down. And just things just keep on rolling around. You can always kind of like some of the bushes on the sides of the enclosures. You know, so you can always kind of tell like what time of year it is by like the different types of foliage that's in the compound. Oh, it's early spring. Based on the rhododendrons. Yes. Ooh. Hi, Sugar Pie. Hey, Sugar Pie. Akari's always got boogery eyes. She always does. She's a beautiful girl. She's always got boogery eyes. just always there, you know. Just a little bit more weepy. She's like, I am very self-conscious about my boogery eyes. Why do you have to call attention to my boogery eyes? And I'm like, I'm so sorry, but you have very pretty eyes, despite your boogers. Yes. Sydney. Another one of our pretty cats. Another one of our cats I think is just very, like, objectively just very beautiful. Like a very beautiful cat. And like, again, it's like they're all beautiful. They're all beautiful, but some of them are just, they're more symmetrical, their stripe pattern and like their facial structure is just very, very pretty. I think Sydney's one of the prettier ones. I think Melita is one of the prettier ones that we have here. Melita's very pretty. Also very crazy. Which kind of fits. Which kind of fits. Why are the pretty ones so crazy? No, I kind of wish I would have filmed this one a little bit earlier. Wish I would have filmed it a little bit earlier in the day. Where is Melita, by the way? Where is Melita Popita? Ah, there she is. She is back here. It's hard. I can't fit. Again. Focus. No, focus on the right part. Not the bars right there, camera. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Technology, you know? I keep on tapping at the wrong spot. Okay, well. Hey, how you doing? It will not focus today. Ah, wait. I got lists. More things to talk about. Oh, yeah, of course. You know, as long as we're going to have the raffle going on. And the raffle is going to be decided at the end of the Care Fall Festival, which, again, the Fall Festival is going to be taking place in the early first 2 weekends of November. And we are making a big time raffle for a 2-night stay in the Safari Suites, complete with free plane tickets for anywhere in the lower 48. In the lower 48 United States. And people were asking like, so if I'm Canadian, I can't do the raffle? And it's like, you can totally do the raffle. It's just the only place that you can redeem the tickets is going to be here in the States. It's like that, and like those are the tickets that we got donated to us. So yeah, that's just, you know, you have to make your way here, and then you can use the tickets to fly to wherever you want in the lower 48. So yeah, if you still want to take part, and also it's like, look, you can win yourself a free night stay, and then you can fly yourself to wherever. Look, it's not, yeah, I mean, I know it's going to be a little bit exclusive towards those in the lower 48, but that's kind of what we're, you know, it's what we got donated to us. Oh, look at this cute guy in him's box. Hi, bud. Mr. Champers. Hi, how are you? How you doing? All right, good chat. Everyone's sleepy. So I probably should have done this a little bit earlier. Got a little bit of a late start. I woke up at like 3:30, 4 in the morning. Couldn't get back to bed. So I started flipping through the TV. And you know how it's just like you don't want to watch anything that's going to be like too engaging, but it's like at the same time I don't want it to, you know, something that's going to just kind of like have some level of interest, but I don't want it to be like, you know, a movie that's going to be too stimulating, or a TV show that's going to be like, oh, this is really interesting. So I think it was Out to Sea with Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau. I believe it was the last movie that they did together. Oh, it was, you know, parts of it were, I guess, okay, but it's just like, ooh, kind of a, yeah, this is whatever. But yeah, I was thinking like, okay, well, hopefully this one will just help me go to sleep. But no, I didn't. It didn't. I was just like, all right, well, I'm just watching this now. I am neither stimulated nor sleepy. I am just sort of like in a weird in-between kind of purgatory phase. And look, I love both Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau, you know. Odd Couple, fantastic. Grumpy Old Men, fantastic. Grumpier Old Men, it's still okay. It's okay. Hi, bud. Hi. 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 Oh, do you want smooches? I give you smooches. I don't care. I'll smooch right on the lips. I will. I don't care if everyone can see. I don't care. Smooch, smooch, smooch. You get that from your mom. Noe's a very good smoocher. She is. She just pushes her lips right up on the fence. Says, oh, I just want to smooch. Yep. That's where they get it from. Boys, your mom's a good kisser. What? Does Dad know about this? I just always wanted you to know that. Yes. I remember. So, yeah. But raffle is still going on, and I'm probably going to be making mention of it in every webcast from now until the last Fall Festival tour that we have, which is going to be on the 13th, which I think is when the raffle. It's either the 13th or the 14th that the raffle is going to be taking place. And if you want to enter the raffle, you can find further details on carerescuetexas.com. Oh, I saw some of your comments. I saw comments and I saw tweets, and just people were just like brushing their teeth, and all of a sudden, Care Rescue. Damn it, Derek. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Love it. Hey, what are you doing? All right. Where's your brother? Where's your brother? There's Slade. Where's Boom? Where's Boomachu? Boomachu! Boom! Boom, boom! Oh, wait. There he is. There he is. There's a Boomachu. Alright. Slado potato! Slado potato! Mr. Slado potato. Aw, there we go. That's not a bad scene. That's not a bad one. Sweet. What else do I have on my list? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Heidi's birthday is tomorrow, October 6th. Funny thing about Heidi's birthday is that the first day that I came to care was October 6th. of 2006. I know, right? October 6th of 2006 was the first day that I stepped foot on the facility. And it just so happened to be Heidi's birthday. So, in cosmic form, in all of that, you know, like stars align kind of fashion, who'da thunk it, eh? Who'da thunk it? Why, hello, madam, Miss Tiger Rancher woman who would change my life forever. I hear it is your birthday. Well, your gift has arrived. Your gift is me. But I think it's kind of, yeah. It's kind of funny how that kind of worked out. You know, I didn't know it was her birthday. I just was like, I first came and I'm like, oh my gosh, tigers! I love this place. It's so cool. I love it. I love it here. I love tigers. I want to keep on coming back. Yeah. Yeah. We went out to dinner last night. Nice Italian place. And then we went out to, they got one of those room escape places where they're starting to pop up all over the place. It was Red Room Escape over in South Lake. And it was really, really well put together. And it's one of those kind of things where it's like they put you in a room and they give you like these, you have an hour and there's a series of, and it's like a theme. You know, there's like prison escape rooms, or, you know, maybe you gotta, like, you're a detective and you gotta find a serial killer, or you're part of a police squad and you're having to defuse a bomb. But what you're doing is you're having to, like, unlock clues, and you're searching around the room, and you're having to, like, piece together puzzles and stuff like that, and you're having to find keys and, you know, input punch code entry things. It's really fun. It's kind of like the same, like, escape the room games that you can download on your phone, but it's like that, just in real life. And yeah, it was really fun. Really, really fun. We both had a great time doing it, and oh, it was just good, clean fun. It was, you know, affordable. You could take the family there, do it. It was really great. But yeah, we just went out and kind of had a neat little time like that last night. So yeah, it was fun. That was fun. I am going, since a lot of the cats are kind of sleepy, and it's going to take me a little bit of time to get to the upper section of the compound. What I am going to do first, I'm going to come over here. Oh, Flash was rolling over. He was roly-polying over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to turn the camera off, and then I am going to magically appear in the other section of the compound. And we'll continue on the webcast without me having to walk and get too much grass around the compound and all that stuff, okay? So, bibbity bobbity, an upper compound. Yes, we made it, Solano. We made it to the upper. We used magic. Magic, I say. Is there anything you have to say? He's speechless. He's like, where did you come from? He's like, I am rendered mooless. Ooh. Ooh. Hi, bud. Hey, how you doing? You little rat. Hey. Ooh. He's like, okay. Alright. He's like, I don't know about you, Derek. I kind of got a little bit freaked out by you just magically appearing out of nowhere. So forgive me for being maybe slightly distrusting of you at this moment. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, yeah. List. Let's go back to the list. I used regular pen this time because I am a self-respecting adult who uses like adult materials, like pens, ink, stuff like that. Okay, hold on, this gate. Sorry. Gotta go see Poey. Yep, happy birthday, Heidi. Derek's care anniversary. Oh, Poopy. Poopy's Pete. Yeah. Papa. 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 Poey, 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 Poey. He's like, this is my nap time. I'm an old man. I don't get up for nobody. Not during my nap time. My designated nap time. All right, well. Poopy had a swollen Pete. We're not sure what happened. He may have gotten bit by something. He may have had an allergic reaction. He may have strained. Hold on. Sorry. He may have strained or sprained something. So we had to take him to go see the, take him to see the vet. Took him to see Dr. Heidi. And okay, and here's the thing. Poopy, our dog, he's fine. We're giving him some, like, you know, some anti-inflammatories. He's walking around fine right now. But he is such a mama's boy. I mean, he loves Heidi just to this just unbelievable degree. And I want to show you a picture of okay, again, we took him to the vet. We took him to go see Dr. Heidi, over at the Boyd Animal Hospital, and I want to show you a picture of, and he was just getting examined. There was no shots. There was nothing involved. He was just getting examined. So here's the picture right here. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, mother. Mother. That's how he was the whole time. Oh, he's such a baby. He's such a baby. And I bring it up, and Heidi's like, hey, don't you. And I'm like, we need to just man him up. And she's like, he's fine. He's a little boy. Yeah. Yeah. Little. Oh. Mr. Stanks. And like, he's fine. He's fine. He's running around and he's walking around on his foot just fine. Just fine. So, yeah. Hey, Bubby. Hey, Bubby. How's it hanging? Hi, baby. Hi, pretty girl. You pretty. But yeah, no, we're doing the raffle, and the raffle is going specifically towards CARE's General Operating Fund, and we're not doing it to make any specific plans or projects or anything like that. It is going to sustain the daily operations of the facility, and that's really important, especially, you know, like we've got a lot of cats that are in need. We've got a lot of cats that are training to be ninjas, you know, and we want to try to put them through ninja school. But we've recently had a slight downturn in cow and horse donations and drop-offs, and that's a normal thing. That happens. There we go. You are so predictable. You are so predictable. But it's one of those lull times, and it happens. Years ago, remember 2007, 2008, there was an entire June or July where we didn't get a single cow, a single horse. It was an entire month. That was hard, because that was like when really struggling for operations funds. We didn't have the social media footprint that we have right now, and it costs. Whoa, excuse me. That is not the way to get the things that you want. Oh my gosh! See, tigers, they don't learn lessons. They just don't. But, you know, like times like that, it costs thousands upon thousands of dollars to then go out and then acquire the food necessary in order to feed the animals. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Oh. What? Capture. That is great. All 4 Peets. I want to touch a Peet. I can't reach. Oh, Woods, don't give me that look. You were the one that had the Peets out. Oh my gosh. All right. But anyway, the it costs thousands of dollars, and like that's the type of stuff that like a good solid operations budget can cover. And like we've been having a downturn in cow and horse donations recently, and that's like that's a natural thing. That's a cyclic thing. It happens. Oh, here's house ass. We recalibrated the squeak speakers because they got a little bit wonky last time. So Hollis ass. I might have to go back in and recalibrate some of the valve. Oh, there we go. Okay, Hollis ass is good. Hollis ass is kind of like the portraits in Hogwarts, where you know they're like paint in memory. They're there to kind of help ease the transition and to also provide moral support, but they really only they shouldn't be confused for the real thing. That's kind of at least that's what Professor McGonagall told Harry in the recent one. Anyway, I digress. Operations funding. Yeah, it's important that we have a strong operations budget, because we've been having to spend extra money to buy chicken and buy red meat, because it's like chicken it's like a treat kind of food, and it's almost kind of like a dessert kind of thing. And if these big guys, if they eat like a lot of poultry without getting red meat, like they get kind of cranky. They start feeling kind of anxious, and it's kind of like the same kind of thing as like if you were just eating cheeseburger and cake like all the time, and like it'd be like, this is great for like maybe a day or two, and then after a while, like, I'm not feeling so good. Oh my gosh, what was that all about? So yeah, that's kind of the same thing. So we have to make sure that we're able to go out and get red meat. Like Wally has been needing red meat. He needs to have red meat alongside his poultry, so he can get his proteins abra. Jake, and we've been having to buy that, as opposed to it coming in with horse and cow. And I'm sure, again, like, don't read it like some people are like, what's going on? What's wrong? Why aren't the donated? Because like sometimes you'll say these things and people look. This is like, it's a cyclic thing. Like, we've had like dry spells and dry periods before, and like we'll still get calls. Like Heidi got a call just the other day. It was for a polo horse, like a horse that was used like in polo. And it was a big horse. It was huge. And basically the only thing was wrong with it was that it just needs to be retired. Like, it can't be used for polo anymore, but it still has probably like a good, like, solid, like 10 years left on its like healthy life. And it's one of those things where it's like, you of course you sit there and think like, oh my gosh, you could use the meat and everything. But she said, like, sorry, sir, we doesn't meet the criteria. And then the guy's just like, oh, okay, well, just I thought I'd ask. And it's like, thank you very much for considering us. But it's like, yeah, no, polo horse is gonna go to pasture, not to kitties' mouths. You know, and who knows, maybe polo horse will, maybe polo horse will break a leg, you know, in the next few years, and then we'll get a call from Polo Horseman again. So yeah, it is what it is. When you're dealing with, because that's the thing, like when you're dealing with the nature of, like, you know, donations and like people donating their animals to the cats. I mean, you're at the whims of, we're not the whims, but you're at the mercy of when those things happen, and if like animals are not getting sick. And I guess it's also like, you think about the weather, like the weather is actually getting milder. It's not so hot. Like a lot of times when you know, like when it's like the heat of summer, you get like geriatric horses that start getting sick, and then they come out to care. And then, like, when it gets really, really cold, you also get, like, geriatric or sick horses that get exacerbated by the conditions. And then the ranchers are like, okay, well, like, my animal's having a rough time, I gotta put him down, you know? So it's stuff like that. But it's like now during, like, these transition times where it's actually relatively mild, where it's not too hot, it's not too cold, sometimes their donations will go down too. That's just, you know, some contributing factors. So, you know. Yeah, meow. So having a solid operations budget to be able to buy food for all of these little kitties, that's a good thing. And that's why we have things like raffles, and we have things like the fall festival, and we have different fundraisers, we have the suites that people can book rooms at, and all of this stuff, all of these things, you can find information at the wonderful website carerescuetexas.com. And oh, all right. Well, I think that I've talked for a very good bit of time, a good stretch, a good period, and I think that was I think that was a good webcast, good one. I feel confident. I feel feels like it was a solid cast, and yeah, I'll talk to you folks. I'll talk to you folks later. Okay. So, until next time. All right. Bye bye.